Revelation 4394. From the 4th of August 1948. Spiritual mission. Truth. End battle. You will be full of wisdom if you are to work for me and my kingdom. To the extent that you use knowledge, to the extent that you teach your fellow human beings yourselves, you will receive spiritual possessions, and your knowledge will increase without limit, for then I will always work in you and provide you with everything you need, with spiritual and physical nourishment, as I have promised you. And then your mission will be recognized by the one who only has the will for it, for your wisdom will obviously come to light, the treasure of knowledge will be astonishing, which cannot conceal its spiritual origin. But if you teach, people will also be hungry for spiritual food because they are in utmost need. And they will open their hearts and listen to you, yet with varying degrees of success. To many my word will be an explanation for the hardship caused by the great event which has affected them. They will be thoughtful and also consider my word in their hearts. Others again will certainly listen to it but doubt it or have little faith in it. The adversity certainly moves them to accept it, but they are not 100-fold with their heart, but also look towards the world, and its goods are more desirable to them. And still others reject you completely. They reject every spiritual word, every teaching which touches spiritual areas. They have lost all faith through the event because they never carried it in their heart before, because they only believed outwardly, and this faith was a formal faith without any value. And they will speak against you, they will try to harm you, and yet initially achieve nothing, because you will be protected by those who acknowledge your knowledge, who have accepted it and found it beneficial. And thus your work will be successful in the beginning until a power comes to the helm which will prevent your freedom of speech through measures and laws which are directed against everything spiritual. Only then will the great adversity begin, which will mean the final end. Then a battle will be waged on the part of the world against every believer, against every school of thought, but especially against you who spread the pure truth. But then I will obviously stand by you and appear such that you will still gain many followers, and your work can be continued, for then you will be able to prove to your fellow human beings what strength lies in faith and love, which an unbelieving and unkind person can never have at his disposal. There will be an open separation of believers and unbelievers. Two camps will form which fight against each other. My army will be small in number yet strong and resilient, for I myself, as the commander of the army, will always be on my own side, whereas the adversary will certainly be outnumbered, but he will be unable to do anything against my own who fight with me and for me. But the last battle must take place if the separation of spirits is to be accomplished before the last day dawns, the day of judgment and the dissolution of the old earth. Those who remain faithful to me until then will experience my coming in the clouds, but those who have fallen away will certainly live earthly lives of luxury, but they will be torn out of their frenzy and fall into the pit of hell, into the deepest abyss, when the end has come. Therefore withstand all temptations and challenges of the world, serve me with all eagerness, let me feed and water you daily with my word and pass on what you receive from me. And you will be true servants to me on earth in the last days, and your work will always be blessed by me. Amen.